Hey YouTube, Kay the Kid. Back again. Anyway, laying back, contemplating everything in my life. I went through a few things today that were pretty detrimental to me. I know it's hard to even talk about. I'm just kind of down on how I became caught up in this world. I feel like Newton's law is kind of just chasing me around. Like, down to the finest details. I know it's hard to see in ourselves what the action is that starts all these equal and opposite reactions, but it's not really something I am an expert on either. I just want everybody on Earth to find a better way in themselves, whether it's music or a peace of mind. And I just want everybody to learn, instead of being put in a early grave or something, that they wish they had accomplished more. And I wish just everybody was happier. And I just want to say, I want everybody in the earth just to be happy with who their circumstance brings them, whoever in their lives there is to thank, and whoever God or whatever deity they feel should be thankful for them. Even though there's hard times on earth and perfect times sometimes, even though it's probably just in our imaginations, I just feel like I'm kind of stuck here in my bed, not really sure what to say anymore, because everything is so hard. It's the AI, it's the videos I've seen on YouTube. It's like there's schizophrenia, yet there's people saying that there's robots that fit in the brain and stuff. It's hard to become human again sometimes for people, I'm sure, because they feel controlled. And I felt exactly the same things of stress. I felt stress 100% as much as anybody. It's just, how do we get to be able to manage our stress in these big, overwhelmingly hard solar system sized embodiments that we're stuck in? We're just like prisoners sometimes, yet sometimes we feel like Pokemons stuck on Earth. It's just like the Poke Planet or something. I'm just trying to talk on fine terms with everybody. I don't want anybody to be, I'm not trying to hold back on anything. This Newton's Law stuff is kind of just wigging me out, and every other technology is kind of useless for any average person these days. All I know is we have our Fifth Amendments, the ability not to speak about anything. It's like, why do we have to silence our living selves? It's good for us, yet it's not always good for us. It's just, people are so unbelievably shallow, for lack of a better word. So some people are so unbelievably deep, in lack of a better word. I just know I like to have people have happier lives. That makes their life happy, so it's always better because every day's happier or something. Instead of putting a disgruntled workload in people's hearts and souls, and on people's minds. We're allowed to have YouTube because we're allowed to speak about stuff. We're allowed to communicate with each other. And people need communication. And YouTube Shorts have kind of made it so people can kind of quickly see something. It just seems on YouTube like I remember, though. Like, we used to just click the video and everything wasn't supposed to be about everything being so inconvenient. It was more like, wow, you click a video and it's convenient to have this 15 minute to 35 minute video that explains something in details and kind of leaves you wondering about more things than before, instead of erasing what's wondering about. There's a lot of things that people need to hear. It's not just hearsay. This is logic. People want to know the people who care in the world. People want to know better lives, period. And every day is not supposed to be different. It's supposed to be toward that goal, though. It's not supposed to be different from bettering yourself. Bettering yourself is an everyday task. And everybody deserves better. Everybody needs to know. You need to film the police when they come to your door, or when a crime is being committed in front of your house. You need to film those things. And when people have to learn to do things, then they have to be trained in practicing those ways to learn better, not to let go of learning. Learning is the truest form of entertaining the intelligence of your mind. You know, it's just, people think everything's one thing sometimes. Like, if you go to the casino and lose a bunch of money, It's just because you're losing money. Like, it's not all that's being done there. It's more like finding your boundaries and learning why to those boundaries and stuff that I know people don't need to be at a casino. I don't go to the casino, but I've been to the casino, and I'm being honest, I don't go to the casino every month or anything. I have been, but I haven't been this month. I mean, I haven't been, I haven't done anything like that this month. I have had problems with gambling that are just losing money and gaining the money, but then just losing that money because people don't have a place to spend their money, it feels like sometimes. Or if they don't know where it could be useful, or for lack of a better word, or just a better use of their money besides forgetting the outside world and saying I could make more money at the same time, because the world's hard when you work so hard and the world is unearthing pain and just trying to have fun. Seems like everywhere you turn. Just trying to therapy it through YouTube, because if I say something like I'm not ever worried about, then it feels good, because I'm not worried about going to casinos. I get yelled at for not even being at a casino, and seems like there'll be a video on YouTube where a guy loses money because they take all his money away, because they say he's not allowed to have that money even though he won that money. So they cheated them out of their money. They cheated this one guy out of like $8,000. He was given $10,000, but he wasn't given the full amount. And they just try to call the police, and the gambling commission doesn't want to do anything because they're getting paid to not do anything. So nobody's doing anything. So the world is kind of crumbling under the monarch of just pay me and I'll leave all the problems in the earth. So I just wanted to believe that there's just less problems in the earth by doing the right thing and knowing people deserve to have answers from at least one person on YouTube. I always find myself thinking about how people get their niche in YouTube, and then I feel like there's a uniqueness to their niche that they found or something. So I just try to find my niche in this video, I guess, too, in my channel on YouTube, K the Kid 488 via YouTube. So I just feel like if we all had a second chance to change some kind of one chance or something, that one chance that says there's a second chance every time. There's just so many awkward laws out there, and I just wanted to bring that to people. I feel like a breath in is a breath out. no matter if we're living or dead. The oxygen is always reclaimed. It's always reclaimed by the atmosphere. The atmosphere of control in this world. Everybody just has some kind of other business in this world. And I just wanted to say, if you all could just try to find something useful in your lives and then make it practice so you don't have to worry as much about anything at casino. At the very least, at least do it so you don't have to be at a casino, so you don't have to worry about why the casino is bothering anybody else. It could be bothering someone in your own very family, your mom, brother, father, sister, cousin. It's just, there's a casino for every town, it seems like, in the whole dang California. Everywhere is a winner or a loser. It's just, I'm just saying that because the Windsor, California is getting a casino. But I just don't think people have the information they need sometimes. So I wanted to tell everybody, everything's gonna be better if you just learn a fulfillment in life. If you learn fulfillment outside of casinos, there won't be as many problems in the world. Whether it's finding your true happiness in the love sector or your true happiness in any sector, work sector, friend sector, love sector. People have so much to be proud of. People have so much to learn. People have so much to accomplish. And people have so much to be happy for. Because we all have families. And if you don't have family any family left, then don't lose hope. Just care about who you are then. Because they love you wherever they are at. Even if you think they don't. Or if you say you know you don't, they don't. You know they do somewhere inside, I'm sure. So just don't be insane or crazy or psycho or sociopath or whatever. Try just to be more fulfilled in some kind of destiny that changed your outlook on life. Be a better person for that outlook of fulfillment in your path in life. It seems like people are afraid of passion or compassion from another person. But there's no reason to be ashamed of your feelings. It's all feelings that are relative to you. You should care more about your feelings. You should have more fulfillment from your feelings. You should have happiness from your feelings. And your loved ones, everyone around you, are just humans. Human beings whom may or may not have connection to a different force of nature or technology. I don't know the answer to both, maybe, but at least nature, at the very least nature, because nature guides everyone. It's just another timing for everyone. Every second counts because every minute counts, because every hour counts. That's all that time can tell you. Because every day you can strengthen some part of your life. But what I suggest is strengthen the hope in your life by having more money, by not going to a casino. And why would you go to a casino? Because you feel unfulfilled somewhere inside that said, I wanted more fun, so I'm gonna go do this, or I'm gonna go test this, or I'm gonna go on the devil's lettuce. Money is certain to bother you. Certainly, well, it's bothered me. It certainly has never, ever bothered. It hasn't bothered me. I'm okay. My money is my money. You should all try to take consideration why they call it the devil's lettuce. Instead, okay, the kid out.